Alright, now this should be working. Hopefully, this is working. Hopefully. We'll see, though. Okay, looks like it is now. Sweet. Pop out chat. I'm here, you're here, we're all here. I gotta fix these filters. My filters, ever since I updated, have been a little bit out of whack. And I'm not too sure why. Yeah, I'm not too sure why. Alright, we'll go with that. Hi, everybody. See, and it keeps peaking. I wonder... Oh, I know why.
Welcome to Senpai's Academy.
I know what's going on. My apologies. I had mic boost on. I was wondering what was going on. I understand now why that was so loud. And welcome to whoever just joined. Let me look. It's not giving me a notification. Who joined? Who joined the academy? Notifications. Okay, sorry, because I was literally looking away for like 2 seconds. Give me a second. I'm gonna look it up. You're a local. Bim. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Finally caught me live. Yes, welcome. I'm glad you guys could catch me live. It's awesome. Let me move the camera a little bit closer. Catches my facial expressions a lot better if it's closer. Okay, let me do my going live notification. And then I think we should be good to go with the stream. How was everybody's weekend? Hopefully everybody was good. Caught up on some sleep, all that fun jazz. Bum, 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 bum. Going live notifications. At everyone. Bum, 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 bum. We are going to Hololive Audition. What are we doing? Hololive Audition. Hololive, how did I word it? Hololive Audition what? Forms review? What did I write? Guide and forms. Spell. Guide and advice. Stream. YouTube. It was good. It was a good weekend. I wasn't overly what's the word? Productive? To be very honest, I was kind of like a little bit lazy, but that's okay. I get to be lazy once in a while, right? I hope. Okay. There we go. Going live is sent out. And in about 10 minutes, we're going to jump into the Hololive Audition Form, which is going to take like a whole 30 seconds because there isn't much there. Hello, Lucina. How you doing? And then we got a few channel reviews to still look at. I believe we got 2 more we got to look at. So we're going to do that. No, there's 3 more. 3 more we got to look at. And then we're done for channel reviews. So I got that queued up as well. So yeah, we're going to jump into this Hololive audition form. Then we're going to do the 3 remaining channel reviews that we didn't get to finish on Friday. And then, yeah, should be good to go. Yes, Hololive did. Yes. They just released some audition stuff. Where is that tweet? Are VTuber news channels like I'd in danger? Oh man, I'm not sure. Honestly, John Awakens, I am really not sure. I'm fairly concerned on what happened to Kyo today. So for the people that don't know, Kyo is a news channel. According to him, Nijisanji copyright struck 20 videos in total. Yeah, 20 videos were copyright struck. He only got 4 out of the 20. So he was talking about Nijisanji drama. So the ones that were non-drama related were not touched, but any of them that were drama related were struck down. Some people are thinking it's some fans, but I'm thinking it might be Nijisanji themselves. I'm not sure though. I think it would be them only because they won a couple of court cases in Japan against people that were not doing things they were supposed to, right? They were criticizing the company. Some people were like leaking some stuff. Some people were harassing or what we say is harassing. I don't know. Like they had problems with trolls, so they went after the trolls and so on and so forth. So this is potentially bad. We don't know though. Yeah, I know he claimed it was from Niji themselves, but there are people that make fake domains and fake links to domains. So there is like a chance that it could be a fake domain still. We're not. It's hard to say. I'm really hoping it's not like Nijisanji and it's just like some angry Nijisanji stan or something like that. That's what I really hope it is, because then the copyrights will just go away if that is the case. If it's Kyo actually being struck by Nijisanji, then there's going to be a fight. I know, like, you guys say US law takes precedence and so on and so forth. I get that. But at the end of the day, it's up to YouTube to police it. And let's be honest here. Is YouTube going to go and help a channel that's relatively small? Or they going to go for, like, the channels that are relatively huge? Like to back up. Right? There was a gentleman that did a lot of anime reviews way back, like last year, I want to say, and he had a problem with Japan copyright. So I see what you guys are saying. You know, it's up to YouTube, so on and so forth. But the problem is, so maybe I can pull it up real quick and I can show you guys. Anime reviewer copyright struck. Oh, I think I found it right away. Yeah, I did. Okay, here. Let's pull it up real quick. Oh, crap. I gotta bring up the web browser. Give me a second here. Okay, so this particular gentleman... I'm gonna pause the music real quick, so I apologize. So this particular gentleman was hit with 150 copyright claims for reviews featuring anime footage. All of the footage that he made, and his name is totally not Mark on YouTube, was 100% within fair use on YouTube. Right? He was 1,000,000% within fair use. And this guy's almost 1,000,000, right? So he was well within the realm. But the thing is, the only reason why YouTube got involved and made things right is because of the community backlash on Twitter. That's the only reason. Right? A lot of people got like rallied and so on and so forth. If it wasn't for the people rallying with him, if it wasn't particular YouTube employees that were in YouTube trying to work with him, and you like this wouldn't have been solved. And the only way YouTube solved this was blocking the content from being shown in Japan. Right? That was the only solution that they could really come up with, was blocking his channel from being seen in Japan. And that's the problem that Kyo might be facing, is we might need to get like a whole bunch of community backlash for YouTube to maybe do something. But like, even though US copyright law was on their side and so on and so forth, YouTube also has to withhold up to Japan's copyright laws and Canada's copyright laws and Iraq's copyright laws and Russia's copyright laws, right? Wherever YouTube is operating, they have to abide by that country's copyright laws itself. Which sucks, because Japan is very, very strict on their copyright laws. But we might be he might be a little bit screwed. I get that. YouTube is a US company. Kyo and Mark are US citizens, not Japanese. I totally agree with you. I 1,000,000% agree with you. But the problem is, the law doesn't. Right? YouTube has to follow the law in other countries they operate in. Right? They have to go with court decisions, even if a US company don't agree with it. If they plan on operating in other countries, they have to follow it. And let's be very honest here, they would miss out on so much money if they didn't go with it. They really would. It would hurt their profits like an incredible amount. They're not going to do that. They're going to listen to that country, unfortunately. So that being said, we got to do whatever we can. Like, if Kyo doesn't if Kyo doesn't get like the proper resolution within like 2 or 3 days, I would imagine, then we have to go to war. We all have to stand up behind him and help him out. What Kyo was talking about in these particular copyright strikes weren't really bad things either. It was like a pretty base take. It wasn't really bad. It really wasn't. Right? Nijisanji, English fans question VTubers' actions. Nijisanji actually cares about their X ID. You know, stuff like that. The problem that I have is they're going for Kyo, which is a small channel, and not the bigger channels. Like False or Rev Says Desu. Unfortunately, this is where we are. But and that's kind of why I'm hoping it's not Nijisanji doing it, because it would look bad for them. It would look really bad for them. But at the same time, people are still going to go crazy for Nijisanji, and I'm really sad to say this, but it's 100% true. Within a month or two, everybody will forget and everybody will move on like nothing happened. People will forget about the Kyo situation. There will be some stands that will always be on his side and help him out. But the problem is the internet is very much forgetful. We really are forgetful. We'll rally, we'll charge, we'll go to battle. But by lunchtime, it's like, oh, well, I need a snack, and then we forget it. Yeah, exactly, FBI. Let's get those draft papers. I'm Canadian, so Americans have fun going to war. But yeah. As soon as something else comes up, then it's pretty much well forgotten. Um, hey, we're trying to make a living or do what we're passionate about. Are these companies abusing the law or even breaking the law? Well, that the problem is, are they breaking the law in their particular in their country, right? If anything, they're following the law required to be in Japan. What honestly, you know what would fix all this? Legitimately, 1,000,000% fix everything is if we could have just a little checkbox in our YouTube studio that allows us to like not have our content shown in other countries, like in Japan and Russia, if we didn't want Russia, or like I don't know, like Australia or whatever. Like for whatever reason, we like there's no reason why they couldn't give us a checkbox. Just uncheck it and then boom and then go on. Right? And then at least you don't have to worry about your future content or previous content from being blocked. Augusto, yes and no though. Like honestly, yeah, sure. Some people still remember the Vishojo and Nux thing, but nobody's really talking about it that much anymore, unless like there's somebody getting canceled or like there's hate towards them because they did something like that they didn't like. Can't watch live, but good luck to all applying. Well, hope you have a good night. I know it's super late or early. I don't remember because you're in Asia. Probably early. So have a great day. Yeah, but like for the most part, I'm sorry. The VTuber space does forget because there has been a lot of cancellation.
Welcome to Senpai's Academy.
Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. But there has been a lot of incidents that were pretty fairly bad in the VTuber space on Twitter. A week later, nobody's talking about it because there's already another tragedy or cancellation or whatever. So it sucks. It is what it is. Best thing for everybody to do is if you do see a fellow content creator that you care about, that you are passionate about, you know, getting canceled from YouTube or whatever, do what you can to support them. Can't apply because I did the same thing with Nijisanji, so no 3 months, but helps in the future. Yeah, so we're going to break it down in like 5 minutes. We're gonna go over the form and actually, I don't know, I said that 5 minutes ago. So we should probably go over the Hololive form now. Okay, here we go, chat. Hololive form. I was just playing the music, but you know what? We got to cancel the music. So we're gonna try to do an in-depth look of the Hololive form. Also, if a mod can really just for me, quick 2 seconds, write down the timestamp of. How long have I been live? 1945 for me, so I could like timestamp it. Yeah. So we're gonna do an in-depth or as much in-depth as possible of the Hololive audition form. The audition form for Hololive is crazy amount shorter than Nijisanji's audition form. So let's do a quick breakdown. And I'll try to explain things as best as possible. Okay, so Hololive production audition. We're not going to read about what Hololive production audition is. Pretty self-explanatory. Requirements, though. This is something we will talk about really quick. So you must be the age of 18 or older. If you are going to be the age of 18 in like a couple of weeks, or by the time it ends, you might be okay to toss in your audition. I personally say don't do it. Wait until you're 18 before you apply, like actually the age of 18. But if you are going to be 18 by the time the audition forms are over, you want to give it a shot, okay, give it a shot. Nationality and gender of the applicant do not matter, does not matter. Perfect. Should have clear goals set in their minds. So, clear goals. What could those be? Things like what kind of stuff you would want to make on your stream, goals you would like to do on your stream, things like I don't know, specialized cooking stream, collaborations. Those are something very basic. You guys should really think of very unique goals that could apply to you. Welcome skills. If you meet at least one of the following criteria, it will be a big plus. Okay? It will be a big plus. So they're basically telling you if you meet one of these criterias, you have a better chance. You can still apply if you don't meet any. But again, it's a big plus if you do have some experience. Experience as a streamer. I think that's fairly basic. I feel like anybody and everybody that is applying, you should have a little bit of experience streaming, at least minimum. I would say 3 months. Okay, 3 months, I think that's fair. Ability to speak Japanese on a native level and English or any other language on a business level. That makes sense. The company exists in Japan. So it would make sense they would like somebody to speak some Japanese if possible. And whatever your native tongue is, hopefully you know it. Considering this is, Hololive, they're probably going to want you to like at least know English on a business level. Experience as an entertainer such as a singer. So if you got singing skills, that's fantastic. An actor or voice actor. So my VAs, a lot of you guys are VAs. Hopefully you guys have experience. You can use that. A dancer or choreographer, fantastic. So they're open to the idea of possibly you dancing on stream with maybe a 3D model. That's possible. That could be cool. A musician member of a band. So a talent with an instrument. Notice how all these things that they're mentioning is stuff that I've said to you guys so many times in the Nijisanji. Show what kind of skills you have other than gaming. A stand-up comedian. Ability to tell jokes, etc. Any other exceptional skill or experiences that can live up to your streaming career. So anything that you could use live on stream. If you are somebody that says, hey, I'm a welder, I have welding experience, that's not going to really apply to Nijisanji unless you plan on like welding on stream. I don't think there's much of a market for that, but hey, there could be. I apologize now because I'm drinking a lot of water. Sorry, sorry, not Nijisanji, Hololive, sorry. We've been talking about Nijisanji for 3 weeks. It's in my mind. I apologize. Other requirements. Able to continue activities on an ongoing basis. So, making sure that you can go live week after week after week. Or edit your live streams, make continuous music videos or videos that, or comedy videos or whatever, right? So they would love that, making sure that you could do it. Not currently affiliated with an agency, label, or similar agencies. What that means is you're not working for somebody else one way or another. So making art for them or working as an talent for them, so on and so forth. Or if currently affiliated with such agency, should be able to end or terminate their contract at their own risk once they pass the audition. So if you are working for that particular company, are you able to kill your contract? Chances are, if you're in with, like, for example, Nijisanji, you have a 6-month contract, you're in month 3, chances are you're not going to be able to cut that contract. And if you do, there's going to be harsh penalties. It's not worth it. So, but if you're in a small VTuber agency, like a really small one, then you should be able to cut the contract right then and there and then work with Hololive. Able to comply with our company's rules and regulations regarding the audition process. AKA, what this usually means is keep your mouth shut and make sure that you can follow our rules and guidelines. I'm hoping the vast majority of you guys can do this. If you can't do this, this might not be the career for you. Sorry. Okay, audition process. Review your application, multiple interviews and tests, results. Now, one thing I didn't see here is how long it's going to take them to get back to you. So typically we've seen with, for example, Nijisanji in the past, they said 30 days. These guys really don't say currently at this time. At least I don't see it. If you guys see it, please point it out to me. But I don't see how long it's going to take them to get back to you, if they do at all. Precautions. The audition will be free of cost. Perfect. So it's not going to cost you anything to apply. Any expenses and costs, such as transportation fees during the audition process, should be paid by the applicants. Okay. There's another precaution we should take, which isn't really listed here, but we'll touch up on right after. Ensure you provide us with contact that we can reach you. If your contact is invalid, we cannot provide you with the details of the audition process. So make sure when you guys are applying, you give them the correct email. It's spelled correctly. No autocorrect went in, stuff like that. We will not return any documents attached to your application. It's going to be all digital, so I don't think that really matters. Please know that passing an audition does not guarantee your debut as a Hololive production talent. So even if you get into like the second or third audition process, they might not like you. As such, you still are required under NDA to not talk about it. So keep that in mind. Even if you do get into the audition, you can't really tell people how you did it or so on and so forth. They want that as a secret. Makes sense. We do not accept any inquiries regarding the audition process as its result. Okay. So there is another precaution we need to talk about really quick. Another precaution. And this is more of a financial precaution that you guys really should think about and consider. And it is, quite honestly, basically, hiring a lawyer. The reason why you would want to hire a lawyer is to read over the contract and make sure you are doing everything you need to under the contract and getting a fair deal would also be very much ideal. Basically, you're going to hire a local lawyer. You're not going to hire one of theirs. You're not going to talk to one of their lawyers. You're going to go around your town at the very least. You're not going to call up a friend. You're not going to call up that random person that says that they're a lawyer in Discord, because chances are they're not actually a lawyer. They're just saying that they're a lawyer in Discord. And unless they can prove their credentials by showing, I don't know, the law firm that they work at, their opinion means absolutely diddly squat. Okay, hire an actual lawyer. It's going to cost you guys money. I'm sorry to say, if you plan on working for an agency, you need to be able to invest a little bit of dough. A lawyer can be as cheap as $100, averaging $150, might be even $200. You need to be prepared to spend that kind of money to get your contract read over. No matter the agency, how big or how small, a lawyer really should be looking, not really should, really needs to be looking at the contracts to making sure that you're not getting the short end of the stick, is what we like to say here in North America, right? Or the shitty end of the deal, what we like to say in southern part of North America, aka Texas area, so on and so forth. But like, honestly, you need to make sure that you guys are covered. A lawyer, like, contracts are usually written in air quotes. You can't see them right now, but air quote, lawyer speak, right? It's not really meant for like the normal average Joe to read over. And a lawyer will be able to decrypt that a little bit and explain the contract to you a little bit better, saying, okay, you can do this, but you can't do that. Now, you could ask Hololive these questions. What can I do? What can I not do? Or what can't I do? They might miss some things here and there. Best thing to do is just have your lawyer write out a list of what you can and can't do regarding and what is stated in the contract. Okay? So hire a lawyer. It's going to cost you money, but you need to do it, period. This is a job in a career that could possibly, make this into a full-time job for you. You need to be careful, all right? Perfect. Glad we had that little discussion. It goes good, Sakura. How you doing? Okay, so let's do the entry. All right, Hololive Production VTuber Audition. I'm a little bit curious on why they didn't capitalize the H in their own company, but that's totally fine. That's up to them. Thank you for your interest in our VTuber audition for Hololive Production. The information provided on the application form will only be used for audition screening, communication, and analysis. Applications that are sent multiple times will be rejected. So if you guys messed up on your form, you send it again within, I don't know, an hour, a week, or even within the 3 months, they're not going to look at it. They're just going to yeet and get rid of it. Okay? The reapplication is possible once every 3 months. Only successful applicants will be contacted within 1 month of applying. So they do mention it. They didn't mention it on the previous page over here, but they did mention it in the audition form. So that's perfect. Initial guidelines. This audition is available to those who fit the following criteria. So you guys got to make sure you fit all these different criterias. If you do not fit all of these 4 different criterias, please don't apply. Just don't. Normally their auditions are open all the time. But honestly, if you guys don't have all 4, don't apply. Do you think someone under 1,000 subs can make it in? It is possible. It is definitely possible. I won't say no. There is always a possibility. You might strike a chord. They might like you. Who knows? Okay. So the criteria is you must be able to deliver content continuously for at least 1 year. So what they're looking for is minimum a 1-year contract. Makes sense, right? If they're going to be investing in model, maybe equipment, stuff like that, they want to make sure they get at least a year's worth out of you. And believe it or not, a year is quite a bit of time. It really is. A lot can change in a year. Maybe they don't like you at the end of the year. Who knows? You must be able to deliver content at least 3 times a week. Content provided after getting home or on your days off while you're studying or working is fine. So they're totally okay with you working, with you going to school, but you need to be able to at least 3 times a week. More likely, I would probably say 5. The more you stream, probably the better. And depending on the revenue you might make, so on and so forth, you might be able, or you should be able to transition from your regular job to doing this full time. Or doing other things on the side. Who knows? But it's very good and very nice that they mention studying, working, all that fun jazz, because Nijisanji really doesn't mention it, and a lot of you guys are very curious about that. So Hololive, there is that possibility. Having a small channel is a disadvantage? No, not really. Like, let's be honest. It is a disadvantage, but it isn't. Right? It's not a disadvantage because you can be molded the way that they want you to, but it's more of an advantage because it shows you have experience. And trust me, there's so many things that a lot of you guys that are small that never experience that I have experienced, for example. Right? So there's positives and negatives. Your ability to sell yourself is what's going to get you in. Okay, so email. Like I've mentioned in the Nijisanji audition form, or the bad one that we did, make this an appropriate email. Please don't have like Big Bobuzz 69, right? Big Bobuzz 69, whoops, at gmail.com, right? Quite literally, make a brand new email. Be professional. Okay? Make a professional email. Make a brand new one. They're free. Get as close to your VTuber name as possible, or your channel name, or your content name, whatever you want to do. Get as close as possible, but make it appropriate. Don't have it Big Boba 69, for example. Okay? Perfect. All right. Self-introduction video. Please record a roughly 5-minute long in-character self-introduction. All right. We need to break this down because this question comes up a lot. Intro video. Because I notice a lot of you guys take this way too literally sometimes. So we should just really talk about it. So 5-minute. I personally say make it a hard 5-minute. Okay? 5-minute, make it a hard. I wouldn't make it 5 minutes and 30 seconds. I wouldn't make it 7 minutes. I wouldn't make it 10 minutes. I wouldn't make it 20 minutes. I wouldn't do anything like that. If they say 5 minutes, make it 5 minutes. You should be able to sell yourselves in 5 minutes. You really should. But if you go over 30 seconds or 45, you should be okay. But realistically, you should be able to do it within 5 minutes. There are some of you that I've reviewed your audition videos in the past, okay, that did 5 minutes and like 45 seconds. You said you couldn't make it any shorter, but there was a lot of dead air, uhs, stuff like that. I promise you, you could probably cut it out. There was some people that were doing 5-minute only gameplay where you were just showing off your video games for 5 minutes and 30 seconds. You don't need to do it for that long. Okay. Perfect. 5 minutes. All right. And the next thing they mention is in character. Now, this is my personal interpretation. I suggest you guys listen to other people as well. Get opinions from a whole bunch of other people and then form your own opinion afterwards. I'm a big advocate for that. Don't listen just to one source. Listen to multiple. In character, basically what I think they want in, and what they mean by in character is who you are on stream and showing off what they can expect as an entertainer, right? So this is literally a place for you to for you to really show yourself off. So if you are hyper, loves to chat, talks real fast, etc., that's where you want to show yourself off. Okay? Basically, just be yourself. Or be in character that you portray on your streams or YouTube videos, so on and so forth. A lot of you guys, I've noticed, do like a in character talking head video for 5 minutes. And a lot of the times you guys are monotone. when you're doing it, don't do that. Use some pitch in your voice. Don't be monotone. If you're monotone, if you're nervous, I understand that. Get some practice. You know, pause on the audition form, stream a few times, so on and so forth. Relax yourself. Maybe you're nervous. Come back to it later. But honestly, show them why they should hire you and what to expect when they do hire you. Okay, another one. Self-intro. So we want to go literally, hello, Hololive. My name is XYZ. So whatever your name is, you say, hey, my name is XYZ, right? And introduce yourself. It's literally a self-intro. And then, again, you want to sell yourself. Show them why they want you. Okay? Perfect. Let's go back to the form. Either with video or audio only. So you guys can do a black screen. Some of you have done a black screen, and honestly, I'm very happy that some of you have. Sometimes your guys' editing skills isn't the greatest. But if I close my eyes and I listen to your video, I enjoy it a hell of a lot more. So what I suggest you guys do is upload another copy onto YouTube. One with moving graphics and all that fun jazz, and one without. Show them to your friends. Get some opinions. Remember, separate from the one that you're actually sending into Hololive. Get some feedback. Do you like it with my graphics, or do you like it with just black screen? Either one could be better. But get some feedback when you guys are making these. And upload it unlisted to YouTube. There are so many people that fail at this very basic thing. It drives me bonkers. But there are so many Nijisanji and Hololive videos, audition videos that are up there. If you guys ever plan to audition to Hololive or Nijisanji in the future, don't have your audition videos up. Like ever. There have been people that said stated in their description, oh, I don't plan on applying to Nijisanji or Hololive anytime soon. That doesn't matter. That literally does not matter. If they're going to go through your YouTube channel, if they see an audition video that you made 6 months ago or even a year ago up, chances are they're not going to be happy about that. Don't have that stuff up. They say unlisted for a very, very good reason. Listen to them. Do the instructions. If you guys can't do those basic instructions, then how are they going to know that you're going to listen to them when you get in? They're not. Literally unlist it. Please. If your original character has a profile or backstory, please provide it in the video description. Please provide it in the video description. Don't go on a 20-minute lore rant on your audition video. Leave your lore out of the audition. Okay? Please, leave your backstory out of the audition. This is what Hololive wants. They don't want to hear your lore or backstory in the audition video. Put it in the description. Remember, you're selling yourself to Hololive. You're not selling the idea or the lore of your character to Hololive. They want you. They don't want your avatar. Please see the URL on how to make it unlisted. Literally, it's changing video privacy. It's very easy. If you guys don't know how to do it, they have a link. Your own character model is not required and will not be transferred to Hololive production. My golly, do I hear this a lot. If I hear this one more time, I'm going to go absolutely ballistic. Especially in my comment section. If you do it on this video, I might just ban you because this is how crazy, like, oh my God. They even say this on the Nijisanji forum. having a model is not required. There are so many comments I get, well, I don't have a model, so I couldn't apply. Did you not read the instructions? They don't care if you have a model. They're giving you a model to use. They don't want your model. They don't care about your model. They don't care how much you spent on your model. They don't care if your model is going to be put in a cardboard box in the back of your closet covered in spider webs and dust. They don't care. If you are an IRL streamer, a flesh tuber, show yourself in the audition video if you don't want to do a black screen. If you're a voice tuber and you only use your voice, then show whatever you got to show in the background. If you are a furry VTuber, or not a furry VTuber, if you're a furry tuber, then show yourself in a fursuit. You don't have to have a model. Okay? Okay. I better not see this comment on my video. I swear to God. I will go crazy. I will go crazy. Oh my God, I'll go crazy. Basic information. Basic information will not affect the audition result and will be confidential. I hear this a lot. Senpai, what if I'm not female, male, or whatever? They don't care. Nijisanji doesn't care. Hololive doesn't care, right? If they do care, we're never going to hear about it. But I'm going to make the fair assessment. They don't care. So be honest with your gender. If you're a female or male, state that. If you prefer not to say, that's okay. If you're other, if you have like pronouns or identify as whatever, put it down. Okay? I've seen this on the Nijisanji forums. You guys notice how it says real name? Honestly, like real name. You gotta see how it says real name. They don't want your stage name. They don't want your nickname. They want the name that's on your birth certificate. And Rev, yes, people think it's their VTuber name. I've unfortunately seen it. Guys, you have to give them your real name. If you lie about your name, and they find out, they're not going to be happy with you. You just wasted their time. Use your real name that's on your birth certificate, on your driver's license, on your passport. Legit. It's that simple. Write it down. Okay. Birthday. Please note, you must be at least 18 years of age by the time of applying. Put down your birthday. Literally that simple. Are you right now the age of 18? No? Don't apply. Yes? Apply. Are you going to be 18 in the next, 5 days? Wait the 5 days, then apply. If you're going to be 18 by the time the auditions close, wait until the auditions close, then apply. That's my personal opinion. You could apply maybe a little bit earlier. That's entirely up to you. But I'd rather be safe than sorry. I really would be on the side of caution. But that's just me. Location of residence. Now, this is another one. Don't choose the country that you wish that you lived in. Don't say Japan if you don't live in Japan. Don't list the country, again, that you wish you lived in. Write down literally the country you live in. If you turn 23, you'll be fine. But literally, just write down the actual country that you're in, please. Do you own a YouTube channel? Now, I will be honest with you guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm not going to do that. If you say no, to owning a YouTube channel and saying no to owning a Twitch channel, your chances are pretty low. I'm hoping at the very least you guys have at least one of these. I really hope you have at least one of these. Now remember, Hololive is on what platform? Primarily for streaming. I would like to say probably YouTube. At the very least, chat, I want you guys, if you don't have one right now, make a YouTube channel. I want you all to make a YouTube channel if you don't have one. I want you to upload content as of like right now onto YouTube. I don't care if it's clips. I don't care if it's shorts. I don't care if it's VODs from your Twitch live streams. Upload anything and everything that you can. The reason for that is you should get to know YouTube Studio in and out. Because if you are hired on, you're going to be using YouTube. And honestly, there's so many features you got to figure out. Figure it out now before you get hired. Just get used to the studio, explore, get used to uploading, get used to like the YouTube editor if you absolutely have to use that. Get used to the features and functions of the site. They have made, some agencies have made exceptions where people didn't own a YouTube channel. Yes. But honestly, start a YouTube channel. It's not that hard. It takes you guys 5 minutes. So, and honestly, every single one of you guys should be uploading something to YouTube. There's no excuse or reason for you guys not to start doing that. Remember, this is an agency. They expect you to work. If they see you putting little to no effort, how are they going to know that you're going to put in any kind of effort when they hire you? It's hard to say contact. It really is hard to say. I know they're running behind. Like some people got completely overlooked. I think honestly they're running behind because there were so many people that applied. Okay, so YouTube channel. Realistically, all of you guys should be able to say yes to this. Realistically, like I said, if you start one now, just start it. So VTuber Senpai, you're going to put your full URL in here, youtube.com/ whatever it is. I'm just going to write this down just for, you know, what I want to do. Do you own a Twitch channel? If you don't have a Twitch channel, make one. If you primarily stream on YouTube, then I wouldn't really worry about a Twitch channel. But if you do have a Twitch channel currently, which I'm going to assume 99% of the people watching this live stream and VOD will have, write it down, okay? The big difference that is you know, a big difference between Hololive and Nijisanji is Nijisanji will ask how many subscribers you have and so on and so forth. Notice how Hololive doesn't ask that. They're going to go to your different social medias. They're going to check it out for themselves if they're interested in you, and they're going to see the numbers for themselves. Because honestly, sadly, there's so many people that lie on their forums. It's ridiculous on how often you guys lie. I'm not saying you guys are watching right now, but you guys have lied. I've caught some people in lies in their Nijisanji audition forms. Don't do it. Okay. Tell us your Twitter account, full URL, used for content creation activities. You really should have you should really have a Twitter. Why should you have a Twitter? Everybody here should have a Twitter. I don't care if you guys don't use it to like tweet or because you think Twitter's toxic or whatever. I don't care what your guys' personal opinions are on that. As a talent for the agency, you're going to be using Twitter. Best thing for you guys to do right now, make a Twitter account if you don't have one. If you do have one, you got 0 followers, 0 subscribers, blah, blah, blah. Go out there, start interacting with Twitter. Navigate a little bit in Twitter. There is a toxic side of Twitter, especially in the VTubing sections. There's really toxic VTubing sections on Twitter. You can easily avoid that by blocking people or ignoring them. But get to know Twitter, get to know the platform, see how it works, see how tweeting works, see how scheduling works. Right? understand the platform at the very least. So if you do get in, if you do get hired, you know what you're doing when you get there. And you're not fumbling around and asking staff, hey, staff, I need help because I don't know the basics. If you have bad things on there, I would delete it. I would delete the bad things. Okay. Give me a second. I need water. Oh my god, I need water. Hello, Meg. How you doing? Sorry, chat. My throat is getting sore. All right, skills and experience. So this section here is where you're going to really sell yourselves. Some of these skills, I'm hoping you showed off a little bit in your audition video, right? Some skills you can show off in your audition video, like cooking, singing, stuff like that. Those are things you guys can really show off. Please tell us your experience as a live streamer. In addition, please include the maximum numbers of views you've had at one time. Are you guys going to lie about the maximum number of views you've had at one time? I know some of you are considering it. I know some of you are going to overinflate and times it by 4. I'm going to show you guys something. Twitch metrics. We're going to go with Twitch tracker. We're going to type in VTuber Senpai. Now, if you guys are YouTube streamers, it's going to be hard to verify because it's not really, why is there 2 of me? Because Twitch tracker or other websites don't really track live streams. But this is easily verifiable, right? I've had peak 251 concurrent viewers. We can literally look this up. We can literally check this. Right? You've had at any one time. So probably ever and ever. I wouldn't say maximum 5 is an immediate disqualification. I wouldn't say that at all, because you might have a really large YouTube channel. You might have other what's the other? You might have other skills and qualifications that isn't really necessarily related to YouTube or streaming. There have been people hired by agencies in the past that never did live streaming or whatever, but they had other skills that were very valuable. But yeah, honestly, like I said, like, this is verifiable. Oh, I miss these days of Rainbow Six Siege. Oh, look at those numbers. So good. So, write down your experience as a live streamer. Okay, what if you don't have any experience as a live streamer? Is there any other relatable experience that you have? Maybe as a YouTuber? Right? Maybe there is you know, some hatred, backlash, whatever that you've dealt in the comment section of your YouTube video, or while you're making a YouTube video, or maybe on Twitter, right? But make sure it's relatable. If you have no experience as a live streamer, make it relatable. I don't want to know your experience of swapping an engine from a truck to a car. I don't want to know your experiences as an open heart surgeon. Would be interesting to listen to, but it doesn't work here. We don't care. So, like I said, if you don't have any experience, get some relatable experience, please. Being a YouTuber is harder than you think, guys. It really is. It really is. Okay. Please tell us your experience in video creation. In addition, please include any names/software you used. Okay. So, notice how they're like asking for very specific things. Tell us your experience in video creation. If you used Windows Movie Maker 10 years ago, and that's all you have for video creation experience, write that down, but also go out there onto Google, download DaVinci Resolve, and watch a whole bunch of tutorials and start editing. Start learning how to edit. Don't pay somebody. Teach yourself on how to edit. Just like up here, if you have no experience as live streaming, quite literally, start live streaming. Get some experience. Case Caddy, let me ask that question again once I'm done the form, and then we'll jump into that. But yeah, honestly, chat, legit. If you guys don't have experience in these things, get some. They're asking these questions for a very specific reason. Chances are they want you to have these. So, please, 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 get some experience, watch some videos. How long have you been doing gaming commentary? Okay. This particular one, people think that it means like doing like a StarCraft 2 match, right? Doing commentary of a StarCraft 2 match, or like a Rainbow Six Siege match, or like Apex Legends. Like, you're not playing, but you're giving commentary of the people that are. That's not what that means. What this means is quite literally, while you're gaming, while you're streaming, are you able to talk about what you're doing? Are you able to hold a conversation with chat while you're doing this stuff? If you are a streamer that only goes live and doesn't talk to chat, you probably don't have a lot of gaming commentary experience under your belt. So stop focusing on the game 100% and start actually talking to your chat. Talk about what you're doing in the game. I've said this so many times in previous live streams. When you guys are first starting out streaming, nobody's going to be watching you. Having dead air equals a dead stream. Talk about what you're doing in game. Talk about what you're thinking about doing in game. Talk about anything and everything under the sun regarding that game. You got to talk to yourself, because guess what, chat? When you guys are small, you're going to be talking to yourself. When you get medium, you're going to be talking to an audience. And when you get large, you're going to be talking to yourself again, because chat is going by so fast. You can't read everybody's messages. You'll be able to catch like a snippet here and there, but for the most part, you're going to be talking to yourself. It sucks. It's sad, but it is an experience that you are going to be using again. So be honest about that. How do you gauge your English language ability? Okay. So what is it, guys? I speak two languages. I speak English and bad English. I speak English when I'm not on stream, and I speak bad English when I'm on stream. English is not my first language, but it's been the language I've been speaking to most of my life. So I'm going to say I'm fluent. Maybe you've been speaking English since the age of 2. Then you're going to be native. Right? If you're fluent and native, that's really good. If you're moderate, that's okay. If you're conversational, that's fine. Another question that I get asked a lot, or asked in statements. Senpai, what if I have an accent? Trust me when I say this, chat. People love accents. Especially in North America. North Americans, we go crazy for people that have accents. British, Japanese, Spanish. I don't know what it is. We love accents. We really do. Unless you live in the South. I don't know why. We just don't like the Southern accents. Some people do. But honestly, we love accents. So if you have an accent, please don't be too self-conscious about it. Like, we're going to love it no matter what. We really are. How do you gauge your Japanese language ability? Don't lie on this. If you're own okay. Okay. If you learn Japanese only by watching anime, it's probably going to be basic, especially if you don't watch or you don't speak Japanese to anyone else that you know. Yeah, Jeannie, this will be a VOD that you guys can watch later. But if your only experience of like Japanese is from anime, I'm pretty sure you're going to butcher it when you do speak Japanese to somebody that is from Japan or fluent in Japanese. Be honest. If you did Duolingo for 2 courses, it's probably going to be basic. Conversational, moderate, fluent, stuff like that. These ones up, these 4, is say if you land in Japan tomorrow and you need to navigate around. Do you have the ability to do that? Do you have the ability to ask where the washroom is, where food is, how to get a hotel room, where the nearest hotel room is, stuff like that? Conversational. Being able to have a conversation with a local to a small degree, where you're going to be stuttering and messing up some words here and there, but you're at least trying and you can understand them and they can somewhat understand you and piece things together. That's conversational. I'm hoping a lot of you are in this range. If you're not, that's totally okay. Just be honest about it. Don't lie. Because if they start talking to you in Japanese and you don't know what they're saying and you say you're conversational and you're actually basic or none, not going to look good. Okay. Please tell us if you have any other skill / talent that would be that would help you as a streamer. Notice how they don't have gaming up here? Notice that they don't have gaming because everybody, their mom, their goldfish Klaus, and their hamster game. Everybody games. Everybody and their mom and grandma games. If you don't know how to game, you could pick up gaming in 2 seconds. You're going to be horrible and bad at it, but you're a gamer. What other skills can you bring to the table? Can you draw? Can you sing? Can you put together Legos? Can you put together puzzles? Can you draw or paint? Can you make models? Can you cook? Right? Voice acting? Can you do popular voices from different animes? Can you create your own voices? Can you do a D&D campaign when you're voicing all the players? Stuff like that. Right? Derpy, I believe they only say speak. I'll gauge your Japanese language ability. I would assume vocal. I wouldn't assume writing. But yeah, like audience interaction. So are you able to get your audience to engage with you? Are you able to play word games with your audience? Do you have an ability to hype up your audience to like on a story-based game? Like for example, when I used to stream Detroit Become Human, I was able to get my chat to interact and be and help me make decisions. So it wasn't just my experience when I was playing through the game. It was their experience too. It wasn't just the choices I made. It's the choices we made to get to the end. Do you have that ability to do that with your audience? Do you have the ability to make your audience feel that you're talking to them directly without you talking to them directly? Right? Do you have the ability of some kind to make them feel like they're at home and that they want to come back? These are the things you should fill out. Write it down. Full-length sentences. Oh yeah, we're going to get on that too. I totally forgot about that. Full-length sentences. We'll get, hopefully I'll remember by the end of the audition form. Hopefully. I really hope. But yeah, like Scarla is a great example of just making streams, doing many different interactive things. Exactly, Starlight. Okay, perfect. What is the frequency of live streaming you can provide? Days a week, hours on Saturdays and Sundays, etc. If your answer is 1, 2, don't apply, you just don't have the time. That's okay. Apply when you do have the time. Remember on the first page, they asked, where was it? I believe it said on the first page, 3 days or more. Or was that on the audition form? Must be able to deliver content at least 3 times a week. Right? I would say more than likely they will like to see a lot more than 3 days. I personally think they would rather see 4 or 5 days. That's probably what you should want to aim for. And then let them know the hours. Right? So 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then what you're going to do is put in your time zone, Pacific Standard Time. So whatever your time zone is, put in the hours that you can stream. The reason why they're going to ask for this is maybe future collabs, right? Are you able to stream at the same time that their other talent can or are? But be honest, be realistic. I'm not applying for Hololive. You guys can, though. Okay, who is your favorite VTuber and why? You should be very honest on this. You're going to be very honest on this. What I wouldn't do, though, is who is your favorite Hololive VTuber and why? I personally wouldn't name the competition. I wouldn't really name somebody in Nijisanji like Scarlet. I wouldn't necessarily name somebody in Bishoujo like Iron Mouse. You want to suck up a little bit to them. I would choose a Hololive member. Is it Gura? Is it Callie? Is it Ina? Is it whoever? Right? And then write down why that particular Hololive person is your favorite. Do it if you've seen their content. If you have never seen their content ever, then I would probably start watching. Or if you absolutely hate Hololive members and you refuse to watch Hololive members, then okay, write down Nijisanji or whatever. But write down why. Don't write down Callie. I'm just going to do this as an example because I know some of you are going to do it. Because she sings and is funny. That's not good enough. That is not good enough. Okay, Callie, why? Do full-on paragraphs, chat. A paragraph or two. Explain what they mean to you, how you connected with them. Why you tune into that person day after day after day after day. Go in depth. If it's one-word answers or like a very short sentence like this, it doesn't look good. Okay? Go in deep with this, please. If you want to write down an indie, sure, write down an indie, but go in depth why you like that indie. And then think about it as you're writing it down. Is there things that you can do, that you can bring, that you can offer? Like, for example, you get into the second call, right? Or into the first call, sorry. And then maybe you can convey to them on what you can bring, or you write it down in the very next answer. Please tell us why you want to join Hololive production, right? Don't write down money, fame, girls. I'm trying to think of one I actually saw lately. I didn't see girls, money, fame. That's another one I saw. Oh, right. The data talent. What was the other one? Oh, that was another one that was cringe. I can't remember. I can't remember. Right? Stuff like this. Don't do that. Don't do that. Write out several paragraphs on why you want to join Hololive. So, why I want to join is because, right? Use proper grammar in English, obviously, right? And then what I would do is another paragraph. What I offer is, and then you guys want to know another really nice one that they probably want to see, that they really want to see, is I can provide. I almost wrote Nijisanji. Hololive XYZ. Exposure, talent, viewers, out of box thinking. These are just some examples, right? But what can you what can you provide to Hololive? What can you give to Hololive that can expand their brand, that can give them something that they currently don't have in their roster? Right? A lot of you guys in your audition forms are me. I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. What can you give the company? So think about that. Think about what you can offer them. This can really help. In detail, what kind of activities and goals do you want to fulfill as a VTuber? Yeah, political commentary, I would probably not answer that one. I wouldn't do that. What goals would you want to have? What kind of activities would you want to do on stream? Pretty self-explanatory stuff. I don't think I need to go deeply into that, but just be honest. What kind of goals do you have? Don't write down a goal of I want to be bigger than Gura. I wouldn't do that route because Gura is fairly big. She got fairly large right off the get-go. You're not going to be the next Gura, be the next you. Right? But write down a good, thoughtful answer. Okay, do you have a management contract with another company? Again, be honest, right? They mention in the audition form somewhere, I don't remember where, that you were able to, maybe it was on the first page, end the contract. Where is it? Right? If you are affiliated with an agency, you should be able to end or terminate the contract at their own risk once they get past the audition, right? So if you are in a contract, be very honest. Don't lie about it. Because if you get if you kill off a contract, right? And there's legal what's the word? If there's legal consequences because of that and they get dragged into it, it's going to be game over for you. Be honest. They're going to ask you, okay, how much time do you have left on your contract? Oh, I got, ramifications. Thank you. How much time do you have left on your contract? Okay, I got 2 weeks. I got a month. I got 2 months. Oh, I can actually end the contract early. There's no exit clause, so on and so forth. Right? If you have a contract that you're in right now, read it over top to bottom. See what the extra clause is, if there is one. Are you applying for another audition for another, are you applying for an audition for another company? I've had 4, maybe 5 people. Oh my God. I'm rubbing my temples. You guys can't see this right now. No, Twitch affiliate wouldn't count for that. No. Oh God, I need a drink of water. 4 or 5 of you have already asked me this, if you should lie. Because you just applied to Nijisanji. Chat. People in these companies talk to each other. You guys think that they don't. But Nijisanji and Hololive just went to court with each other against fans that have been harassing and meddling in their live streams. They partnered up. I promise you that's not the only thing they partner up with. I very much promise you they talk to each other. If they're interested in you, they're going to go to the other agency and be like, hey, are you interested in XYZ person? If you are, we won't touch them. If you aren't, we're going to take them. Or maybe if Nijisanji is interested in you and they're interested in you, maybe they can negotiate for you. But if you say no and they find out that that's a lie, you're going to shoot. I can't talk. You're going to shoot yourself in the foot. Because if you are lying to them about this, then what else are you lying to them about? What is the time between now and when you can say no? 3 months. Notice how they say that you haven't applied in 3 months, right? Having reapplication is possible once every 3 months within Hololive. I would say that's the rule of thumb I would use for Nijisanji as well, if you've also applied to Nijisanji. If Nijisanji hasn't gotten back to you within 3 months, I would say that you're probably safe. I wouldn't do any sooner. I really wouldn't. 3 months onwards, I think you're safe to say no. Okay. Please fill out any questions, requests, or concerns. A lot of you leave this blank. Write questions. Please write questions. Anything. I don't care if you think they don't read it. Ask appropriate, related questions. Don't ask them what their favorite Pokemon is. Don't ask them about another agency. Don't ask them, what do you think about my audition? They're not going to tell you. They're not going to respond to that. They're not going to say anything about your audition, if it was good or bad. That's why I'm here. Literally, ask them questions as related to the company and your growth and so on and so forth. So what's some good questions? Where do you want to see your talent in 2 years? These are some example questions. Ask better questions, obviously. If you got no questions, you could ask these questions if you really want. What kind of content can I make? Notice how I didn't say games. Content. What kind of things can I do? What kind of things can I not do outside of streaming? Because a lot of talent nowadays, believe it or not, chat, are doing a lot of just chatting and doing things outside the box, outside of gaming. Because let's be honest, a lot of gaming is just getting boring and stale because everybody else is doing the exact same games and same things on the games, right? Taxes. Sure. Yeah. Taxes is a good one. Taxes, right? Do I have to do taxes in 2 countries? Some countries will require you to do it. For example, as a Canadian, this is what drives me nuts. So Canada has a trade agreement with the United States. Okay. So we have a trade agreement. Even though Canada has a trade agreement with the United States, guess what, chat? I still have to pay U.S. taxes. I, a Canadian, still has to pay the IRS taxes. Isn't that crazy? Because if I sell things in the States, whether that be some t-shirts, sweaters, or Twitch memberships, I have to pay the IRS. The IRS tracks that. I have to pay them over an X amount, but they track that kind of thing. I still have to report to the IRS. I'm a freaking Canadian. I only go to the States for like a TwitchCon, and that's it. So this is a very good question to ask. Yeah, sure. C+. That's another good question. Do you have a US based HR management? Fantastic. Good questions. All right. Handling of personal information. Please read the privacy policy. know every single one of you skip that EULA on every game that you buy, every audition form you've ever filled out. I know you guys don't like to read this stuff. You know what you're going to do? You're going to actually open this. You're going to hit English, and you're going to read it from top to bottom. I don't care how long it takes you. I don't care if you need somebody else to read it to you. Maybe I should do a YouTube video of me reading it to you guys just to help you guys. But you guys really need to read this top to bottom. Okay? There are things that you're allowed to do. There's things that you're not allowed to do. Collection of information. They're going to talk about that. Disclosure of information, right? This is important things. Read it. It's not that long. Good night, Yumi. Thank you for stopping by. Okay? You guys are going to read this. Once you're done reading, then you're going to hit yes. Then and only then are you going to hit submit. That's it. That's the entire audition form. Yeah, this is where you get your mom or your dad or your grandma or grandpa or your goldfish Klaus to read it over with you. All right. I'm going to go over some common mistakes that I see on audition forms. Okay. This is going to help you guys. This is stuff, because you guys know, I've gone through a lot of Nijisanji audition forms. I've done some Hololive audition forms. I'm giving you guys some cheat codes here. Okay. One-word answers. Don't do one-word answers. If you guys are doing one-word answers on any of the answers, don't expect to get in. You get what you put into it. You really do. If you put in no effort, you're not going to get anything back. I see this way too much. Stop doing it. Okay? C+ mentioned the other one. Not unlisting videos. If you ever plan on auditioning in the future, I don't care if you want to show your old audition video that didn't get through, don't do it. Don't you dare do it. Unlist your videos. They ask that very basic, simple instruction for a reason. Follow it. Please, follow it. Making this one is a me thing. Apparently some talents say that they've done this on their audition forms. I don't know if they got in because of how real they were or because they had a lot to offer. I'm going to go with they had a lot of offer, but making sexual jokes. Some people mention that on their audition forms. If there's minor innuendos, I'm okay with that, like bobas and so on and so forth. If you guys want to talk like that, I think that's the most you should do. But if you are showing two dinosaurs humping, don't do it. Okay? Don't show two dinosaurs humping in your audition video. I think that is way too far. If you want to know, like legit, if you guys really want to know, look at what other talent does. How much of innuendos do they make? How much sexual jokes do they make? Right there, that is the amount you should absolutely limit yourself to. Okay. There is one more, and I'm forgetting it. What was it? Oh, there was one more. Oh. Spell check. There has been so many audition forms that had absolutely horrible spelling. And that's coming from me. If I'm catching your spelling mistakes and I'm like one of the worst spellers on YouTube and in the VTubing sphere, you got some problems. You got some massive problems. Run it through spell check. If you don't have Microsoft Word, there is Word Online. It's free. Please just look it up, put it in, check out some grammar. I think some of you guys mentioned Grammarly, I believe, in the past. Make a Grammarly account if you need to make one. Throw your stuff in there. Sure, yes, absolutely. Sakura, yeah, absolutely right. Get other people to read it. Right? Maybe they could offer some input that you missed. One thing I really suggest, what I really suggest. Yeah, grammar. See, I even spelled grammar wrong. Grammar, thank you. I was testing you guys. No, I wasn't. I spelled it wrong. But honestly, this is what I really suggest you guys do, is wait a few days before you submit. Honestly. Some of you guys are in a panic and in a hurry, and some of you guys wait until the very last minute. Never wait until the last minute to submit, but wait a few days before you do. Right? Maybe you missed something. Maybe there's something more you can add. Maybe you're like, oh my God, there's that detail about a live stream that I can include in this, right? You can go back to it, then you could add it. Don't submit it right away. Just wait a little bit. A few days. It isn't a lot of time. Just revisit it with a fresh mind. Maybe you'll look over and like be like, oh my God, what the hell was I thinking? Why did I write that? Or, oh my God, that was super cringy. Why did I do that in my audition video? Right? This gives you time to go back and correct things. Or maybe your friend caught a paragraph that didn't need to be in there. Right? So just wait a few days. Yeah, the Hololive ones are usually open all the time, but they made a special announcement this particular time, which usually means that they're looking for somebody. Let me look for sure. I think they actually announced it. And usually when they do something like that, they're actually looking for talent. Like now. Where did I see it? Here we go. I found it. So it was on February 11th, which was 2 days ago. Hololive Production is holding auditions for male and female character virtual YouTubers. We are looking forward to see your future talents. So they're putting out a PSA. They're putting out the word is because they're actually looking for people right now. So that's what it is. DaVinci, yeah, DaVinci is the free software. How basic is basic Japanese? You've done like 6 courses or 12 courses in Duolingo. Maybe you watched some anime and you picked up some words. But yeah, this is why we're doing the live stream today. Because I saw this tweet like I saw this tweet on February 11th. They might require you to sing, but honestly, like, you could probably get away with autotune, but like, leave that up to them to figure out. But remember, chat. Remember, right on the beginning, if you meet at least one of the following criteria, it will be a big plus. Look through this. Make sure you meet the criteria. If you don't, start now. Start streaming now. Start making content, stuff like that. No. No, if you sent it in 1 month ago, you cannot send it in again because of the announcement. They stated, where is it? At least 3 months ago? You must be able to deliver content. No. Where is it? Reapplication is possible once every 3 months. So honestly, I don't think it's a good idea if you reapply within a month. Because honestly, think of it this way, chat. Between a month ago and now, what has changed? Have you gotten 10,000 more subscribers? Have you gotten from 3 viewers to like 50? If that is the case, if you've had a massive jump and a massive growth, okay, then maybe, yeah, you should probably do it then to show them that you massively progressed. But if there wasn't massive progression, I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't do it. Just saw your public service announcement on the community tab, and I will say, how dare you make me feel good? I'm glad it did, Sakura. I'm good. I'm glad it did. Okay, perfect. So it's just interesting who will be not close to most VTubers, not in the same category even. Botan, it's my community post that they're referring to. I believe I said something around the lines of, what did I say? I don't remember now. It was so long ago. It was like 4 hours ago. I can't even remember what I had for breakfast. What did I say? Just a reminder to you, to all of you, you're amazing. That's what I said. All right, you guys got any questions for me? We're gonna play some music. It was an hour ago? Was it really? No way it was an hour ago. If it was an hour ago, I really need to go see a doctor. It was 6 hours ago. 6 hours ago, you had me worried. Hey, Trick. Why don't you want to apply? Okay, that's a fantastic question. Okay. Let's talk about it real quick, shall we? So, why does Senpai not apply? Fantastic question. I love this question. It's a question I love to answer, to be honest with you guys. Truly. I feel like I can offer a lot to the VTubing community. Not only that, I want to help others grow and make their dreams come true. Another reason is, and a lot of my old members and viewers will know this, but this is something I've stated many times, is I want to see my audience outgrow me in numbers and success. Legit. I want you guys to do better than me. I want you guys to grow big and large and massive content creators and streamers and so on and so forth. I want that. And then I want you guys, this is the trade. This is the trade. Once you guys are these big, giant, successful VTubers with a whole bunch of money and viewers and so on and so forth, send me your viewers that want to learn how to VTube. Legit. Give me the people that want to get where you are. That's all I want. Send them my way. If there's only one or two, that's fine. Send them my way. That's all I want. That's all I ever asked for. Done and done. But truly, at the end of the day, this channel is here for you guys. Me streaming, this is for you guys. Believe it or not, streaming actually hurts me more than it helps. Because like my VODs get way more views than anything. So this is why I don't apply. Even if I did apply, I really don't think I'll get in because talked way too much and giving you guys too much good advice on how to get into like these agencies. So yeah. My question about multi-streaming. I did look up Lightstream allows, but it definitely like some tips on how to handle both. Okay. I wouldn't use Lightstream. I would use another website called Restream.io. Restream allows you to stream to multiple platforms at once, whether that be YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, whatever. They got a free one. They got a standard one. I would say start with the free one. See if you like it. What Restream.io does is integrates both of your chats from Twitch and from YouTube onto one chat window. So it's easy for you to read everybody's questions and chat and so on and so forth. So honestly, Restream.io is the one I would use. And I'll link it for you guys right now so you could like go to it right away. But I have some people in my community that uses Restream. I personally suggest it. Maybe they'll personally suggest it. That's where you should go. But yeah, they honestly integrate all the chats into one. It makes your life so much easier. Not only that, your chats from Twitch and YouTube can see each other talking, and they could talk to each other across different platforms. Would it be responsible to put clips together on the spot of gameplay for a 5-minute video? Sure. Yeah, why not? If so, would Minecraft creative demos be a bad idea? I would limit on how much you guys include. Right? Maybe 2 minutes. Would Restream work with the console? Yes. Oh, are you okay? Whoa. Are you okay? Case, are you VTubing from console as well? But yes, Restream.io does work with console. You just got to put in like the stream key and all that stuff. I do know people use console. Again, I would choose the free version. Don't go paid. Choose the free. Make sure it works. But I'm pretty sure it works from console. Can you VTube from console? What the hell? Great question, little Timmy. So, for you guys that don't know, just so you guys, maybe you guys don't know, there's this guy named VTuber Senpai. I don't know if you guys ever heard of him. I heard he is super amazing, super smart, and really, really good looking. But he does have these videos on his YouTube channel that, mobile VTubing, PNG tuber, software tutorials, console VTubing. What? He figured it out. He cracked the code. How did he do it? And doing it from your phone and from your console? No way. Crazy. This guy must be a genius. So, yeah. I've cracked the code. I figured it out. These are, so all the methods I've, that Senpai offers on his YouTube channel is the freest possible way of doing things. As free as physically possible. I will always suggest, if there is something that I suggest to you guys that is paid, like for example, these guys use Go Lightstream. Use their trial first. Use their 7-day trial, use their 14-day trial, use their 30-day trial. Make sure it works for you first before you purchase anything. If it doesn't work, join my Discord. If you haven't joined my Discord already, by the way, make sure you guys join my Discord because we have an amazing community. Also, if you do join the Discord, feel free to jump into any conversation that's currently going on right now, or even start your own, as long as it's in the appropriate channel. Also, if you haven't, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, because spreading the word of Senpai is what helps us grow and get more people into the community and teach them on how to actually be VTubers, so on and so forth. But yes, like I said, try to do it as free as possible. Try it first before you commit any buys. Would a short animation and music video made by me go well in the audition? It can, yeah, as long as it's not the whole 5 minutes. What's your opinion on Live 2D? I really enjoy Live 2D, but I miss 3D. Just saying, I miss 3D. I really do. But Live 2D is really good. Now I need more water. Uh-oh, out of water. All I got is Monster. Darn. So Senpai is an indie? What do you mean? What do you mean an indie? Honestly, gotcha. If you want to know like live 2D stuff, Sapphire is the person you want to talk to. Sapphire knows that stuff in and out. Legitimately, I would talk to Sapphire. I would join her Discord and ask questions. Yes. I am an indie VTuber for sure. So I don't think, honestly. Well, some people think indie means other things, so I got to make sure I clarify, right? But I don't see myself joining a corporation. If I do apply to a corporation or whatever, it would be because I want to learn something from them. And then pass that on to like my students. But honestly, like I said before, I'm here for you guys. I'm here to help you guys grow. That's the only reason. That's the only reason. I could only ever see you joining Kawa. No, I don't think I would do that either. Truly, because like I'm not restricted by anything right now. I can make videos about whatever I want, right? I could make YouTube shorts and TikToks about whatever I want. I can say whatever I want. If I'm underneath a corporation, then I'm very much restricted on what I can and cannot say. And at the end of the day, I believe it's 100% worth it for me to stay independent. Now, is there a lot less money, exposure? Yes, absolutely. And I'll be at 1,000,000% with you guys. The education niche sucks because a lot of the times people come for information. They don't subscribe. They don't watch your content ever again. They just grab the required information that they want and then they go. But at the very least, I help them. And that's where I get the gratification from, that I at very least help them do something or learn something, or maybe they didn't learn something. Like I had somebody mention on my video from 3 years ago that I did something wrong on my video. They completely think my video's trash because I didn't add a green screen, or I said how to apply a green screen a different way than what they said. What they didn't realize is back in that day, OBS really didn't have a green screen option. Like just a checkbox that enables transparency. So I had to give like a long-winded way of adding a green screen. Will that person ever come back? Probably not. But at least they learned another method, even if it's a negative one in their eyes, another method of adding a green screen if they needed to do one down the road. Would you join an agency as a no-role employee? No, I wouldn't. I'll be honest with you guys. I barely have time for this YouTube channel. I've been taking a little bit more breaks than normal just because I feel like I have to. Running a YouTube channel is almost a full-time job. It basically, like, I'm putting in a lot of hours. I really am. Mary Yume is also an education VTuber. She says the same thing about the niche being hard. Yeah, the niche is super hard. I can honestly say, and I can honestly proudly say, I'm the only educational channel that's 100% focused on education. There's or 100% focused on VTuber education and stuff like that. The vast majority of everybody else, they mix in gaming or other stuff to make so they can stay sane. Let's be honest, so they can stay sane. So I think I'm the only one that's 100% focused. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that's 100% focused on VTubing and VTubing education. And that's what I like, because I want my viewers to know that this is the guy you come to. This is the guy, if you want VTubing education answers or questions or whatever, this is the authority. This is the guy. I don't want to be known as the guy that does VTubing education and then sometimes plays Fallout 4. Doesn't really make sense, right? So yeah. But if I do game, it'll be on my Twitch channel. I almost said YouTube. Oh my god, words. Maybe we should we got some time. Let's finish off the stream with a few more stream reviews or channel reviews. How long should I wait for the Nijisanji audition? Minimum a month, but last audition, they didn't say how long it would take. So it could be a month, it could be 2 months. Okay. So let's pull up some final channels for us to review. And then we'll call it a night. So that's one. Ooh. This one I'm excited to review. And then 20 of 20. And then paste. And then... Oh, whoops. Wrong channel. YouTube. There we go. All right. So let's take a look at some of these final channels for our channel reviews. Which you guys can't see, but you can now. Okay, perfect. Okay, so this is a continuation from Friday's stream where we look through a whole bunch of different people's channels. So if you guys haven't seen that yet, make sure you guys check that out, okay? All right, so Rabbit God, you want to make sure that you add a banner. On that banner, you want to make sure, and you know what? I'm going to actually pull up my channel as an example. Actually, no, I'm not going to pull up my channel. I'm going to pull up the Great Sapphire because I love her banner. Okay, the Great Sapphire. So having a nice banner that's clean, that has your socials on it, very nice, very easy for people to check stuff out. And then you see, notice right here on the bottom right hand side how she has little icons. These icons are super beneficial because it links people to your channel or to your content or whatever, right? So make sure you guys have your links down here and also make sure you have your banner. So Rabbit God, I would make sure you do that. It's very, very, very important. Right now, channel reviews are going to be closed, but there is a channel in the Discord that's called #channelreviews where you fill out the form. But you can submit and then we'll look at it next go around. Let me delete all the ones that are in there right now. So it's fresh for next time. But yeah, Rabbit God, that's what I would suggest. Make sure you do that. I'm happy that you're doing some YouTube shorts. I'm hoping that you're also uploading these to TikTok as well. When was your last TikTok or YouTube short though? February 12th, which was yesterday. Very happy with that. And the one before that was February 10th. Very happy that you're staying consistent. And obviously some of these are getting views, 2.6K, 1.1. So you're finding your niche of Apex Legends. I will continue doing what you're doing right now. But please, 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 please make sure you add a banner. Make sure you get those links in because once people like your content, They want to check it out. They want to see a professional looking ish YouTube channel. So do it as free as possible in the beginning and go from there. Mr. Murdoch. Mr. Murdoch, our resident Star Wars fan. So Mr. Murdoch really loves Star Wars. As you can see, he has nothing but Star Wars all over his YouTube channel. He talks nothing about Star Wars, like the Star Wars Galaxy class, the Star Wars Millennium Falcon, stuff like that. I'm making some Trekkies foam in the mouth right now. But honestly, Star Trek, I almost said Star Wars again. But yeah, it's a Star Trek dedicated niche channel, which is fantastic. I'm very glad that Mr. Murdoch found a niche that he's passionate about. He does have some nice colors. His avatar looks to be in a okay space, and nice image of, I'm not too sure what ship that is. I'm not going to try to figure it out, but he does have a nice starbase in the background. He does have his socials and links all the way at the bottom right, which is fantastic. I'm very happy that you have that. He does make some music, so he has some music up here, albums and singles he has up here, and his videos. What I would do, though, Mr. Murdoch, is I would move your videos, because the videos are your main content. I would have the videos and the shorts up at the top, and then I would have everything down below, because that is the main attraction to your YouTube channel, is people coming and watching your content. So let them see your content first, and then anything else that's bonus or whatnot can be down here. That's my personal suggestion. You think I'm lagging? Am I lagging, chat? Am I lagging? I'm hoping I'm not. Mr. Murdoch's thumbnails have dramatically gotten better. Dramatically gotten better. So I'm very happy that your thumbnails have been progressing quite a bit. Very, very, very happy. Very happy. So continue what you're doing with your thumbnails. Your thumbnails will continue to improve and get better as time goes on. Miranda class, fantastic shit, by the way. I just discovered your YouTube channel, but as someone who's gotten into YouTube, VTubing with zero knowledge about all that, just keep doing music at most. Sounds like you're very, very valuable. I'm very glad you think so. Very glad you think so. So yeah, very good, Mr. Murdoch. Very happy that you have that. Let's check out your description. So you have your socials. Perfect. What I would do is I would fill out this a lot more than you have. So you don't have a whole lot of description. I would find Galaxy class starship. You know, what's a famous Galaxy class starship that is always featured in Star Trek, right? Write out a full-on paragraph. Talk about the USS Enterprise. Talk about the one that was blown up in the Dominion Wars in Star Trek Deep Space Nine. I can't remember the name of that one, right? Start listing off ships in the description. So when people are typing into the YouTube search USS Enterprise and so on and so forth, there's a possibility of your video showing up in the search results. So please, 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 just find different things that you can really fill out in your description, but fill it out a little bit more. Pin comment. I'm very happy you're doing a pin comment with your socials. Fantastic. Very happy with that. Good job. Give that. Oh, I have to sign in. I'll do it later. But yeah. Should you put that kind of stuff at the bottom? No. So basically anything that has keywords, or popular words, needs to be close to the top of the description. I know, Murdoch, you do that in the video, but remember, YouTube crawls 3 different spots. The video's closed captions, the video's title, and the video's description, right? And the keywords that are closer to the beginning have more of a priority more of a YouTube knows that they have to feature it, right? So honestly, I would look up Nick Nimmin. He talks about SEO and descriptions and how they work. I highly suggest you guys watch Nick Nimmin because he'll reinforce this, and he has a 1 million YouTube channel. This is where I got the information from, and I've tested it myself, and it works. Trust me, it does this. So make sure you guys have that in the description as well. Please, 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 please. It will help you. So yeah, honestly, I don't have much to say. You're about me. I would make sure that, oh yeah, no, you got Starfleet, Star Trek Online. Okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, I really don't have anything to say. You're doing really good, Murdoch. Keep going on the current path that you're going. Keep going. Okay, Miko? I am butchering this. I am so sorry. I'm going to say your name is Miko. It's probably wrong, and I am very sorry. Mikio. I'm hoping I'm getting that right. If I'm not, I'm sorry. Okay. I really like your banner. It's very nice. It's very clean. It looks so good. It looks so good. I love your banner. Very good job on your banner. Honest to God. What I would do is, again, bottom right-hand side, have your links. Just like how Sapphire does. I could promise you one thing in life. The human race are the laziest people alive. We really are. That is why every technological evolution we go through is less work for us at the end of the day. We are lazy creatures. We are lazy mammals. Even though you have these up here, people are probably not going to type it in unless they are very interested in your content. As such, have links on the bottom right-hand side. Make it easy for us just to click, 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 and then boom, we go. That's my personal suggestion that you do. Again, we're lazy. I'm lazy. Shorts. You're doing some shorts. I like that. Videos 3 weeks ago, 1 month ago. I would try to aim if it's physically possible. If it is, or not, you know. But if it is, I would try to aim for once a week, if possible. Absolute most once every 2 weeks. Because this is a cover, I'm not going to listen to it because I don't want to get hit. I'm glad you got your links. I would do a pinned comment with your links as well. A question about that, Senpai. Twitter does not like it when you automize and put your links on a post. How do you go about that? That is incorrect, Sakura. Well, ask me that question in 2 seconds when I'm done. People say that, and I don't know where people got that from. Shorts, you're making shorts. I'm very happy with that. But other than that, I don't see any problems. I think you're doing a very good job. Keep it up. Keep going. I know covers can be hard. Do your best. Just do your best. But don't stop making content, please. Please don't stop. Just keep going. Okay. Let me pull this down real quick. And I'm going to find where Twitter states... Big VTuber said that like 2 years ago on Twitter. Yeah, well, they were incorrect. Links in Twitter posts. So there is a blog that mentions it, but it's actually there's one from Twitter themselves that stated that it didn't matter. that it didn't affect it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It literally came from the horse's mouth. And they honestly said that it didn't matter. It didn't affect the post. I wouldn't be mad. No, I wouldn't be mad. Let me look up. Unfortunately, it's like quite a bit buried on Google search results because people listen to this one piece and it and it's a little bit hard to find. You know what? I can't see it right now. I'll look for it and then I'll send it to you later on. Because I am not finding it right now. There was a certain word. Maybe you guys can help me. Twitter. Wait. Does Twitter suppress tweets with links? There's something. This is gonna drive me nuts. Isn't that embed from the link that you should put a video on thumbnail? Sometimes. There's so many like negative things about Twitter, and see the search results is not coming up with the right answers now. This is all stuff that they block. Yeah, that doesn't really answer things. Yeah, I'll try to find it and let you know. But yeah, it was straight from the horse's mouth that it didn't matter. Oh, that's gonna bug me now. Darn it. But you know what you should do at the end of the day? Truly what you guys should do, if you want to know if it'll work or not for you, is literally just do some posts. Right? Honestly. Try it for yourself. Right? Do 10 posts with links. Do 10 posts without. See what happens. Right? If you're going to do 10 posts with, 10 posts without, make sure the quality of the tweets are very similar as well, though. Because there are some people that will put like so much effort into ones that don't have links, but they've but the ones with links, they like don't. Yeah, same time as well. Yeah, exactly. So for it to be proper, do 10 with, do 10 without, but just try it. Just try it. Some people have success, some people don't. One thing I will state, let me show you guys. Give me a second here. There is a reason why I think people should do it. See if I can find an example right now real quick. So it's like the number one. So like, for example, when you do hashtag VTuber on YouTube or on YouTube, on Twitter, for example, if you're saying that, hey, I'm going live, it's so much easier for me just to click this link and go to the person's website, right? But I've seen people where they're going to say, hey, I'm going live, and then they'll have it in another tweet down below. Like this person. Oh, I'm finding examples. Jeez, I'm 10 for 10 right now. But honestly, it requires me to do an extra click. Right? And again, people are super lazy. I'm lazy. If I have to do an extra click, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm literally not going to do it. But the reason why people think, and VTubers especially think, that you got to have it in another tweet or whatever, a tweet or a subtweet, is quite truthfully, and this is what it is. They're using hashtag VTuber. Right? Hashtag VTuber has 928 tweets within an hour. 928 tweets. People are using hashtags that don't work. That is the main problem I personally find that people have, is they're trying to engage with audiences that are just too massive, or hashtags that are overly used. And sorry to say, like, I've said this so many times on live streams, and I'm sorry for my regulars, but you're going to hear it again. Like, using hashtag VTuber is this is a horrible analogy, but it's pissing in the wind. Nobody's going to see your hashtag. 928 tweets within the last hour. How are people going to find you? Right? Why am I going to click on your specific tweet over the 928 people that posted? Right? This is all 1 minute ago, chat. 1 minute ago. Let's go 5 minutes ago. How many people, how many scrolls do we have to take or do to get to 5 minutes? We're still going. 4 minutes now. Five minutes. Now we're in 5 minutes. That took a lot of scrolling just to get to 5 minutes. This is the amount of tweets in 5 minutes, chat. Five minutes. That's 5 minutes. So many. And okay, right now, 15 seconds ago by Rogo. Let's refresh. Let's try to find Rogo again. Remember Rogo, right? I'm gonna see Rogo now. No, it's going in 2 minutes right away. Okay, wait. Oh, it keeps updating. 4 seconds. Okay, so let's find somebody. This person, 30 seconds ago. Shivani. Let's refresh. Right? So much scrolling. That wasn't actually too bad. I expected worse. But like truly, chat, it's not that bad. Well, it's bad, but it's a lot. 928 tweets in an hour. What should you guys use? Sorry to say your audience isn't VTubers, because the only people that you're using hashtag VTuber is people that are trying to like show off that they're going live or something that they're doing. Right? Hashtag VTuber, hashtag Ian VTuber, hashtag whatever VTuber, stop using those. That is not your audience. The only people that use those are people that want people to go watch them. And believe it or not, chat, people that are interested in VTubers and interested in watching VTubers don't use hashtag VTubers to go find their stuff. Exactly what Zealous just said. If you use Genshin, if you play Genshin, use Genshin, right? And I'm really sorry for my regulars. You guys are going to hear this again. But use hashtags that are related to the content you are making. right? If you guys are doing music and stuff like that, I better not see hashtag VTuber. Right? If you're doing a cover of a song, use hashtag cover the band name that you're doing. Hashtag band name cover. Use the hashtags that's related to the stuff that you're making. And I know so many of you guys that do this. The only exception that I will ever give a pass on, and no, it's fine. I'll repeat myself. My regulars can just mute me. It's fine. But the only person that should be using hashtag VTuber, hashtag Ian VTuber is me. Me and fellow educators. Why should it be VTuber Senpai and fellow educators? Because it's also fellow VTubers. VTubers are my audience. VTubers is who I'm trying to reach out to. VTubers is the people I want to watch me so I can tell them to stop using freaking hashtags. Hashtag VTuber, hashtag this, and hashtag that. Right? That is my audience. That is not your audience. That is my audience. That's the people I need to reach out to. Right? Yeah, going live posts, drowning out your niche posts. Oh, that's another one. We'll get into that later, but or another stream, not today, but like honestly though, like hashtag the game you're playing. Now, if the game you're playing is Call of Duty, your hashtag is going to get buried. It really is going to get buried because everybody's doing hashtag going live Call of Duty, blah, blah, blah. Don't do hashtag Twitch. Don't do hashtag small streamer, blah, blah, blah. That stuff sucks. If you're trying to steal my audience, go for it. Because I can honestly say that with a lot of certainty. If you guys want to try to steal my audience, go nuts. Guess what? There's only one VTuber Senpai, and that's me. There's only one person that makes the content like I make it, right? There could be other educators in my niche, but our stuff won't be the same. It never will be the same. We may make the same content here and there, like educational videos or tutorials or whatever, but I got my unique twist. They got their unique twist. We're different. Hashtag in the going live versus, oh yeah. Yeah, VTuber hashtag going, yeah. Just don't do it. Yeah, I've said that. I will crush you in the search results. Yeah, hashtag small streamer. Let's look that up. Hashtag small streamer. 274 tweets in the last hour. Right? What's another hashtag that VTubers use a lot? Hashtag EN VTuber? Oh, it doesn't actually give me like results. VTuber EN? Oh, VTuber Uprising. 592. Chat, you're literally competing with 592 people within the last hour. And chances are, I'm not even going to look. I'm not not looking. I bet you it's going live. I'm betting $1 it's going live notifications. Most of them. Let's see. Going live. That's good. It's art. Going live. That's pretty cool. I like that. Going live. Stream schedule. I don't know what's going on here. Talking about their stream they're doing tomorrow. I don't even know what they're talking about here. What's going on here? Are they talking to somebody? Oh, yeah. So they got hashtags, not even in their main tweet. Notice how we look it up on the hashtags? We don't even know what they're going on about. We have no idea. We have to click on the tweet to find out, oh, there's actually a lot more to this particular message. Going live, and I gotta click extra to find their stuff, right? But notice how a lot of this is stream schedule, going live, so on and so forth. Nobody cares. I'm sorry. Viewers don't find you guys here. Viewers never find you guys here. Also, if you guys do want to find somebody super amazing, you can add me on Twitter. Links in the description down below. But yeah, a lot of this is going live. The vast majority. And it's 592 within an hour. Something to think about, chat. Something to think about. But we will call it there for today's stream. I feel tired. We went through and we covered quite a bit. Do we have anybody streaming? Not right now. So we'll just end it there. We won't go raid anybody at this particular time. We'll save that for Friday's stream because a lot of people like to stream on Friday for whatever reason. So thank you so much for coming by. You guys are amazing. I love you all. If you haven't, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to know when I go live. If you haven't joined the Discord, make sure you join the Discord. Like I said, we have a fantastic community of people. If there isn't a conversation going on right now, make a conversation in the appropriate channel or join in on any conversation. Other than that, have an amazing rest of your week. I will see everybody Friday where we are going to talk about, I believe we're going to talk about a charity that's scamming people. And yeah, I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody, and have an amazing